a lot of times your town where you live, people in society will, in the past, will keep you humble. Stay humble, be a good boy, be a good girl, do your homework. Just always this type of kind of manner to program you to stay humble and always do the right thing. Well, if you're a chosen one, you already know what's the right thing, and you've always been following that right thing. Whatever the thing is doing the right thing. But we always had this kind of attitude from society and the town, always in the past telling us, stay humble, don't be naughty, you know, follow the rules and all this manner. And as a child, you start to realize, and you grow as a teenager, and you, in your mid 20s, you start to realize a lot of people are just bullshit, and you start to realize there's lot of crap and lies out there. And you start to realize later when you get up to your 30s and you start waking up to all this. You know, you reach your 40s and you're like, fuck all this crap. But society will always do that. Will keep you humble. And I'm not saying that you gotta go run there, run amok, because a chosen one knows what's the right thing. A chosen will speak its mind like a child, being honest. And children love chosen ones because they speak the truth. But you start to realize society is always living this lie. And you can see the lies because chosen ones carry that light. And then eventually, people kind of don't realize who you are because they put you in that box, you know. They might have seen you now and then, but they don't realize that, God's always been crafting something within you, always been working within you. And now it's like coming to the light. And most people in the town will start to see it. And sometimes you just can't shut up, no matter how much they try and how much they get angry. Eventually, the truth does set you free. And you know that you are divinely protected, but being a chosen one, you do go through a lot of crap. I've been beat down in the streets for speaking my mind, but I still speak my mind. But eventually, God really starts to protect you from those people who've punished you, people who've put you down, you know. And because God is, you know, helping you to do the divine work, what God wants you to do. But but that's what's happened with a lot of times in your town, in your society. And they always will try to just keep you humble, you know. Sometimes people might think, oh, he's a bit of a narcissist. He's got this ego. But you realize that all the people back in the days had all that ego trip. Nobody said anything to them. But as soon as you start saying something, as soon as you start being you, now you're the one who's got the ego. Now you're the bad one. But you know what is the truth. And that's what happens with a lot of chosen ones. Society in your town always keeps you humble. Maybe that's the reason why teenagers are running amok these days down in Melbourne's West. Maybe that's the reason why teenagers, new generation, are starting to run amok.